Good morning everyone, welcome back to the Hearthstone ladder. My name is Rooster and we are playing... well, what should we call this deck? We can call it Control Shaman, we can call it Crusher Shaman, Concede Shaman, Bog Creeper Shaman, whatever you wish to call it. This deck will probably experience a surge in popularity the coming few days, since it has been doing well in the SeatStory Cup for, I think it was yesterday. And it's a surprisingly fun deck to play, which also adds to its popularity, I think. It's a really strange deck with some interesting cards, definitely. I don't think I want to keep Thelnos. I don't think we are up against a Hunter. Hunter's not particularly great, but we'll see how we can deal with it. Let's see how this goes. Double Doomsayer might be a bit much, but we'll deal with that when we get to it, of course. So Doomsayer, I only want to play that when there's actually a minion to be destroyed on the board. I don't mind playing it here, mostly because that leaves our opponent unable to deal with it, most likely, as well as unable to develop anything on the board. Totem also really doesn't do anything, so I don't mind here. So the goal for the deck is to get something big, preferably something with taunt out on the board, and put Ancestral Knowledge on it, and then perhaps even copy it with a Faceless Manipulator, generating a board state that many opponents will be unable to deal with. So that's quite interesting, and quite surprising for some opponents. We've been trying a shell like this for a while now. Does he really destroy the totem? That's really nice of him. I don't mind. We can even draw some cards and eliminate the overload, which I don't mind. That's an excellent use of a Lava Shock in my opinion. So excellent. Not a bad start, but of course against the Hunter you always have to keep in mind the possible Call the Wild turns, which might turn our Frodan upside down rather quickly. A coin right now, yeah, that's not terrible. I will probably Stormcrack that thing and then... I don't know. At least he didn't win that one, so he may have an idea of what we are up to right now. Not that he can do a whole lot against it though. Perhaps Stormcrack the Alec. But the Alec also dies to a Lightning Storm later, so I don't mind that too much. Stormcrack into another Doomsayer, that will be pretty great, I think. Can't really afford to play the Mana-Tide Totem here. I would like to put that one behind the Taunt or something, so yeah, that will be fine. I don't want to overload before the Bog Creeper, but I will Lightning Storm next turn if I have to. Looks like he might not be able to deal with this, and he will not. That is pretty great. So that it does allow us to, well, I was going to say develop a board, but it allows us to develop the Mana-Tide, even behind the Taunt Totem, so that's pretty good. The things from below are not incredibly synergistic with this deck, because we don't run a lot of incidental totems like Totem Golem or Tuskar Titanic, but they should be pretty good over here. That's a Houndmaster, alright, I don't mind that too much. We may wish to... we may just wish to Earth Elemental here. I'm not expecting him to run at all. A Silence effect. So that could be pretty sweet. He'll have to run 2 guys into it, and then we can still Faceless it afterwards. We could just go for a Bog Creeper, to be honest. Would that be better? I don't know. I don't really know. Can we destroy his board? We don't have an Elemental Destruction. That's a bit of a shame. I think I'll just go for a Bog Creeper, because he's likely to trade into that, and then we can Earth Elemental later. The danger of using Earth Elemental is that you're not really advancing the board state. Well, you're not able to capitalize on the board state for the next turn, and that's kind of a problem. Oh, that card is also kind of a problem. Wow. That is pretty big. I will say that is actually pretty big. But, you know what we can do right now? We can do some pretty great stuff here too, but we may wish to actually... Oh, I'm really tempted to just Ancestral and copy right now. It will be pretty sick. And it will eliminate the King's Alex still. That's 4 Bog Creepers. How can you refuse 4 Bog Creepers just in favor of hexing this thing? I don't think we can do that. Can we? No, there's hardly anything better to do right now. So let's just stick with it. I don't think he'll have a great answer, and we just keep drawing cards. Keep drawing cards, keep playing taunts. And that's the general idea of the deck. So he has a Call the Wild here, and that's going to be pretty good for him, but he still has 4 Bog Creepers to chew through. So that's pretty big. Not too impressive now, is it? It's pretty great. It's pretty great. We'll have to Lightning Storm next turn, but that's probably okay. Let's see, what do we got? We're still not out of the woods yet, don't get me wrong, but this looks pretty good right now. Do we Totem and then just play a bunch of extra taunts? I would like that. Ooh, or Lightning Storm right now, I would like that. Sure, we can Lightning Storm and then perhaps even play an extra taunt. I'm hoping to get an extra damage on this one, because this is a pretty good light. Oh, that's... okay, well that's game, I think. Killing both of those is a pretty big blow. So let's summon some extra taunts and then that's yeah, that's pretty disgusting. Okay, and the Mana Tide is doing a great job too. Yeah, he's not. Well, that's a pretty good unleash, I will admit, but that might even destroy our Mana Tide totem, and it did. Okay, okay. That is a pretty good unleash, I will say that, but that is 16 damage. Can we kill a mare? We can't kill a mare. That's actually disgusting. We can't finish it. What can we draw? We can draw the second lava shot, but that's grasping at straws here. I would like to just make another big taunt and Ancestral it up, I think. Let's just take it easy, kill... I can't kill all of them, so I might as well... Well, if he has Call the Wild, he's going to have a pretty good time, but how about we just... Yeah, let's be safe. Let's just be safe, and I don't think we're dying anytime soon next turn. We've got this game on lock. I would trade for the dogs if I could eliminate all of them, because a Call the Wild would be rather impressive. I don't think he can get through the taunt wall here though, because that's one. Then he can kill one Earth Elemental now. It's kind of ridiculous right now. So he would need something extra to deal with the Bog Creeper. Well, we don't necessarily kill him. That's actually pretty amazing. So there's a great example of how ridiculous this deck can get if you can get a good Faceless Manipulator off on something with Ancestral Knowledge. People are not running Silence a whole lot, so yeah, against the right decks, this deck can really wreck some faces. Some troublesome opponents, Midrange Shaman. If they can hex something that you've Ancestral Knowledge, then you're in kind of big trouble. Priests are really hard, but well, we don't find a lot of priests on the ladder, so that is probably okay. I don't know about Rogue. Rogue you need to be careful about, but you can you basically have to pressure them, force out the saps, and then just keep playing taunts afterwards. That's pretty much it. So we can't... I'm not even sure if we can keep Lightning Storm. What are we seeking against the Rogue? We're looking for Stormcracks, Doomsayers, Stormcrack, Doomsayer, Elemental Destruction, and perhaps Healing Wave. I just don't think that Lightning Storm is doing anything. We can only really use it if we have some spell power, and we don't have a lot of spell power in the deck. Lava Shock might work. I think I'm just throwing everything away. Just trying to get a Doomsayer or a Stormcrack. Just some early interaction, I think. That should be pretty excellent. If I had to put 3 cards on my wish list, then these 3 would probably be it. So that feels pretty good. I'm not sure if it's enough, but we can definitely do some stuff this game. So that'll be exciting. We don't have any great minions to play, so that might be trouble. We'll have to see. Do I mind playing a Doomsayer here? I kind of do. I need to play Doomsayer. Well, Doomsayers aren't going to be great against Rogue regardless, right? So might as well just play them and avoid some tempo, I guess. You're basically just wasting their time with the Doomsayer. And if you can get them to sap one, then that's pretty great. But I'm not expecting that to happen. Let's see what we get here. I'm not sure how the Rogue matchup is. It's going to be pretty good against I think most Warlocks, most Hunters, and most Tempo Warriors at least. So Dragon Warrior should be decent, I think. Well, that's a slow start from the Rogue, so I don't mind that too much. I think we're Doomsayering in that case. Don't really want to totem again. Just trying to delay her a little bit. I don't think she minds passing here, that's kind of the problem, but if she has a minion on the board, then she will invest a little and it won't cost her too much. If we can delay the game until the point where we can get some big stuff out, then things are going to be good for us though. So, do we want to throw away the Thelmos? We need to draw into our deck, don't we? I really want to use it along with the Lightning Storm though. I think that's important enough to keep it around. Not really sure about that. That's a decent Stormcrack, so I don't mind that too much. And she kills the spell power next turn, that's fine. So let's totem again. Healing Totem would be nice. Taunt Totem is also pretty good, I'd say. We're overloading for next turn, but we do have the coin still, so that's okay. Let's see what she has here. She pretty much has to start committing to the board, so we'll see what happens. We do have Elemental Destruction for Auctioneers and possible stealthed big minions, so that's pretty good. If she brings down an Auctioneer right now, then I'll happily Elemental Destruction the turn after.
So many options.
Problems kind of start when you when they flood the board after the turn where you Elemental Destruction. That's kind of a problem. So as I7 comes down, that's okay. Do I want to coin a Cairn? If they sap a Cairn, then that's fine with me, and at least it doesn't overload me for a whole bunch. She will sap the Cairn, but I don't have a lot of good other sap targets. She's not putting on a lot of pressure, so I think that's fine. She'll start to commit to the board, and that's okay with me, sure. If, for example, she auctioneers and then coins a Cairn, then that's absolutely fine. Coin saps Cairn. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I just have to wait until the saps get played, and then Rogue doesn't have a great way of dealing with all these big taunt minions.
I wonder.
So Doomsayer actually did a decent job at delaying the board there, I think. So the original list did include 2 Farsights. Well, I wasn't about to craft another Farsight just to try this deck, so I thought I'd add a Blood Mage Thelmos, and I think it's going to be pretty nice along with the board clears. It's a pretty big deal if you can actually. Ooh, she's not sapping that. Well, I'll happily hex the Edwin. That's no problem. Don't mind that at all. So do we Farsight here? We Farsight, we hex. That means we don't totem, but I don't mind that too much, right? So we kill one of these. Which one do we mind? If she has a Shadow Step kind of card, then that's okay with me. So, hex this one. I could, of course, have farsighted into something, but that's okay. More card draw. Do we want that right now? I don't think we want to overload for next turn. Next turn we would have 6 mana. We can still do everything with 6 mana, I think. So that's fine. Let's draw some cards.
Job done.
Alright. So we've already got some worth out of Karen, so that's pretty good. I think she knows what we're up to, or she doesn't have any saps right now. That's an elemental destruction waiting to happen. Oh, she actually saps step 1 now. Or Shadow Strikes it. Okay, okay, that's excellent. That's excellent. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Yeah, this is an excellent elemental destruction. So we'll be overloaded for the turn after, but that's fine. Anything else we want to do right now? We could just Healing Wave face. Actually, I'm going to Doomsayer after. That seems like an excellent plan. Because next turn is when we are weakest, so we want to be careful about what we allow her to do. Okay, so that is nothing. That's excellent. And we can develop a 5/5 taunt right now. That seems like a great idea. Don't mind that too much. As well as making our next thing from below cheaper. Sounds pretty good. We do want to be worried about getting killed by an instant combo, so we may want to squeeze in a healing wave at some point. She didn't use a sap yet. That actually concerns me a little bit. So we may have to commit to something big. Or we can actually... No, we can't faceless anything. That's awkward. That Azure Drake is awkward also. If she saps this, are we screwed? I don't think we're immediately dead yet, but I don't like... I don't really like where this is headed. I would like to develop 2 threats, but that's... well, I can actually Earth Elemental and faceless it. Which I kinda like, to be honest. That would force 2 saps, so I don't think she can cast 2 saps and still kill us this turn. And that would force out both of the saps. Yeah, I think I like this. Normally I wouldn't like facelessing something without ancestral knowledge, but I really need to force out the saps here. So she's going to have them, and then we can Elemental Destruction next turn and stabilize from there, I think. So we just need to survive this turn and then Elemental Destruction afterwards. And then things will be fine. I do actually expect things to be fine, as long as she doesn't... Oh, that's not a sap. She might have preparation into sap, but that's... I don't know. I really don't know how we're doing. That's actually the awkward part here. So we don't have to Elemental Destruction here. That's actually pretty great. Do we Lightning Storm this, or we could actually Halaziel Lightning Storm? No, we cannot. That's too expensive. How about Spell Power Lightning Storm? We might still have to trade into that though. How about we Totem? We can Totem first. That's perfectly fine. And that's excellent. Okay, so we Lightning Storm here. And I don't think she can kill us next turn. That is an excellent Lightning Storm. I'm not sure I even need the Elemental Destruction afterwards, but we're putting on some nice pressure. And she's actually almost dead because she face tanked that Earth Elemental before. That's pretty crazy. She's going pretty late with her saps, but yeah, so there's one. Okay. Well, we've got a surprise for you, man. So, what do you got? Okay, Fan of Knives for that. Drawing a card. Okay, so we can just... Oh, we're overloaded for next turn, so we cannot Earth Elemental and then Faceless again. So we could just Bog Creeper... I don't know about that. I kind of wanted to cast Healing Wave this turn. So we could consider... We could consider just Earth Elemental and then Healing Wave ourselves. I think I like that one. Sure, just for safety. She's going to have a lot of burst and not a whole lot else, so the main thing here is going to be keeping safe. Oh, it's 6 versus 6. I was expecting to win that one, but that's okay. It only heals for 3 additional, so that's probably fine. Now if the second sap comes out, then we can... Oh, we can't actually Bog Creeper plus Ancestral next turn, but she's unlikely to be able to kill the Bog Creeper right away, so that is probably fine. And if she doesn't kill this, she will. She will, right? She kind of has to, because we might just kill her. Okay. It's looking like... Oh, we can't Helazeel and Elemental next turn, because we're out of mana. I may just have to Elemental and wing it. That's okay, we're in kind of a comfortable health situation, right? It's a 50-50 on the Violet Teacher, though. I don't like that a whole lot. And we're actually not doing too hot on health right now. So we could... Oh, wait, that's the second set that came out, right? So we can just Earth Elemental into... Excellent, okay. So Earth Elemental again, Ancestral it. And she shouldn't be able to kill us through this. And then next turn we could... Oh, wait, we keep playing Earth Elementals and we keep being overloaded for too much. That's so awkward. Okay, backstabs it. She's building a board here, but if we Elemental Destruction, then most of the wind should be out of her sails, I think. I doubt she can even kill the second. She still has another backstab, I suppose. Can she kill that? Then the Bog Creepers should be able to clean up. Okay, face tanks that. Then, yes, she can kill it, but it costs her Violet Teacher, so that's fine. Can we kill the board here? We could Elemental Destruction and then do nothing. I don't like that. Let's just go with the Bog Creeper here. There we go. I could have another backstab, but she likely has to trade the Azure Drake in here if she wants to kill that. Oh, Malygos! Oh my gosh, I could be dead here. She didn't play Emperor. So I don't think she can kill us here, but that's pretty dangerous actually. We're going to need to draw into our Hex. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my. Oh my, that's actually really dangerous. So what do we do about that? Wait, we can kill her. Okay. Yeah! That was pretty sweet. That was actually pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting the Malygos, but yeah, we didn't see any special cards. I was basically putting her on Leroy and a bunch of Cold Bloods or something. Cold Bloods, Conceals, whatever. We didn't see any Conceals, so that's the main thing there. I probably should have considered the possibility at the very least. And then, well, before the Emperor came out, Emperor is not a common card in a normal deck, right? No. So the Emperor should have set off the alarm bells for us. That is not the same person, right? Okay. Let's see what we want to keep in the mulligan. I think I can keep one Lava Shock, just... It's not that good against Rogue, though. And you really want to combine it with something like an Earth Elemental or whatever. Now we don't have any of the cards we're looking for. So... we'll have to see. At least we both know what we're up against, so...
Greetings, friend.
That's going to be curious. If she knows what I'm up against, then the saps will at least the saps won't land on any meaningful targets. So that is a point of concern, and we should be really careful with our health here, because a Malygos Rogue would be able to deal... Well, it depends on how many cards she can Emperor, but let's say she has 1 Sinister Strike and 1 Eviscerate. That would be 7, that would be 17. And adding another card would bring that to something like 27. That's going to be pretty hard to keep our health. So let's play around 2 cards and not 3. I think we just totem right here, though I'm tempted to Ancestral Knowledge to try and draw into something useful. But we could actually coin Earth Elemental next turn, and I would like to preserve that opportunity. Because it's actually not that bad. It is pretty bad if she saps it, I suppose. So we're going to need... we might even... I don't hate Elemental Destruction here. It's a bit of a shame that we don't have a Lava Shock, but that's okay. She needs a turn to build up her board again, and we're not taking that much damage yet. That is probably fine. I don't like it, but I still have to coin in case of emergency. I could just... I think I'm pretty dead if I Earth Elemental and it gets sapped, so I can't take that risk. Let's go for the Elemental Destruction here. Excuse me for the amount of background noise, by the way, but again, same thing as yesterday. It is really warm out here, so it's going to be hard to... Oh, we can do absolutely nothing next turn, of course. I'm thinking of Overload 3, but yeah, we basically skip a turn. So she gets free game, but we just destroyed 2 minions, and that doesn't run a whole lot of minions. So I doubt she can put on any meaningful pressure here. If she daggers, that's pretty good for us. Oh, that's... Okay, well, I don't mind skipping a turn now, then. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so that was pretty good. Azure Drake, not a bad top deck. Can we afford to go Earth Elemental now? I think we actually could. She's not putting on a whole lot of pressure, and if she has to sap it, then she just has to sap it. That's probably okay. Alternatively, we don't have a lot of threats otherwise, so I don't hate this. Sure, I'm fine with this. We're overloading for 3 next turn, but that's... Oh, if she saps, we burn a card. That's actually pretty bad. Maybe I should have coined. I didn't keep count of the amount of cards in my hand. She's got a lot of cards here. Although... She may just want to burn through this one. I wouldn't blame her. So we've got a Lightning Storm here. That's a pretty good backstab, I will admit. Backstab into Eviscerate, backstab into Trade. Well, at least she's not got a lot of pressure on the board right now, so that's probably fine. Coin into SI7 Agent then? Oh, coin into Edwin. Well, at least we have a Hex for that one, so that's fine, and then we can probably fish for a Lightning Storm next turn. That seems reasonable. So there's that threat gone. That's kind of important. I could have actually... No, I couldn't have cloned it. And I really don't want to clone an Edwin. If I'm facelessing something, it has to be either Malygos to kill her, or... Well, I guess I could clone Malygos and then kill Malygos. That could also work. If I'm preserving some spells. This is trouble. I can't... Well, she's not got a lot of cards, so it could be fine. I don't have any spell power right now, but I do need to Lightning Storm this, I feel. And I can Lava Shock anything that's not dead afterwards. I don't like it. Can I afford the totem first? I can afford the totem first. Okay, that's okay. If we get a spell power totem, that would be really nice, but I don't expect to. Hitting 3 on any of those would be pretty good. Hitting 3 on both would be pretty crazy. I can't expect that. I could have faceless Blood Mage Spellnose, but that seems really weak. So I can't kill that right now, which is really awful. I don't like that a lot, but not much. I could actually hex it. Does she have... then I don't have a hex for the Malygos, but... Do I really need a hex for the Malygos? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's Ancestral Knowledge and hope to be able to kill it next turn. I don't like that. Let's hex it. I really don't like it. But I can't give her another another discount. That would probably mean my death through 24 health. So I don't think I can afford that. And I hope I'll be able to deal with Malygos through... Oh, now I don't have another AoE. That's pretty painful. That is pretty painful. Okay, so I'm going to have to leave the Auctioneer alive, and that sucks. Let's be honest here, that does suck a lot. Okay, so we're going to need to Healing Wave next turn, I think. Can she kill us afterwards? She probably can. She actually probably can. So we don't have a board wipe here. That's pretty awful. We could Ancestral Knowledge into... We may actually have to do that. Don't like it. Can we have that many cards in hand? We can. Okay, so let's do that. And hope to draw one of our board wipes or one of our taunts, I guess. I don't like gambling on that. Let's see. She hasn't used the sap yet. That's really troublesome. So do we... I think we play a Think from Below and copy it. We could actually 2 and 3 and... No, we can't. In that case... I don't know, man. I think we've lost this one. So I can't kill that. It's just going to have to be this. Do we waste the coin and do something? No. I could have actually copied the Auctioneer, but that would also be kind of desperate. Could try and draw into a couple cards, but that would be coin and ancestral cycling those. I don't know. Maybe I should have healed instead of totemed. Would that work? If I coined... Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have Think from Below, coin, Healing Wave myself. Yeah. There's a thought. Oh, she has a lot of minions, I guess. Because she would really want to cycle as many cards as possible right now. That or she already has the kill, which is really worrisome. Can we draw any additional cards right now? Only if we copy the Auctioneer. Do we want to do that? I think we may have to, or otherwise we're dead. We're pretty dead regardless, right? Yeah. So if we don't get sure. Okay. I think I actually will. This may seem really wrong. So drawing one card in the hopes of... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Let's try and kill this one first. Can we draw into anything useful here? Well, we're unlocking mana crystals, so that's something. And now we can still Healing Wave, I suppose. Maybe I should have definitely killed the frog there. And now we die, I guess. Do we Lava Shock again? We can Totem and Lava Shock that thing again, I suppose. Okay, now we got the Lightning Storm. It's a little late though. And I really don't like copying the Auctioneer here, but Healing Totem does heal that up, so she has to face it again. There was no room to Healing Wave that turn, I think. Maybe I should have done the Healing Wave instead of the first Lava Shock, I don't know. This stuff is really hard. I'm expecting to just be dead right here, but she just keeps drawing. I don't really understand. Does she need to kill my Auctioneer? I don't think so. I've got 9 cards in hand, so any sap would burn me a card. I'm not sure if that's worth it for her, though. It probably isn't, to be honest.
I am ready to
Okay, so that dies right now. That's a Shadow Strike, alright. I don't need to be that scared of minions, to be honest, because that deck doesn't run Cold Blood. It doesn't run... Oh, that's pretty killer. I can still wipe the board, though. Well, not necessarily, actually. That's trouble. I'm going to need an Elemental Destruction right now. Or... is Lightning Storm going to be enough? I don't know. I don't think so. Do we just gamble on her not having a sap? I don't think we can do that. Going for the double Earth Elemental is going to be our best bet, I think, but we might just very well be dead. Yeah, not much. We can actually Halaziel and Lightning Storm, and then probably... how much damage does that save, though? It's the 7, it's the 6 from this. Yeah, that does buy us a turn, so that's probably okay. Taunt Totem's pretty good. That is decent luck. Spell power would also be good, but it does depend on how much damage we deal with most of our spells here. Didn't kill any of them, but that's just... Oh, we did roll high, so a spell power totem would have killed them there. So yeah, she cannot kill us here, and then we can develop some taunts next turn. That's actually reasonably okay. We may not even need... Yeah, we are going to need the Elemental Destruction. I was really considering Earth Elemental and Facial Manipulator there. That could have also worked. Maybe we can just out-heal her.
Well played.
Oh, are we dead? No, I don't think we're dead. Well, she does have an additional 4 damage on hand, so if she can Malygos into preparation... Oh? Backstab's that one? Okay, well, the backstab is extra, so if she has double Eviscerate, double preparation, and the Sinister Strike, then we're dead, right? I think we're dead. I don't know for sure. That card doesn't kill us. But she has 1 mana left over, if she has both of those. Did she use her preps yet? I don't know. So I'm expecting preparation, eviscerate here, right? Yeah.
I'm out of cards.
So there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Oh, Sinister Strike, I guess. That also works. That is a well-played man. Well-played man. Not much we can do about that. If they can just kill us from 30... Well, perhaps if we had put up a better taunt wall. But there were still saps, and that's the card to play around here. But that was a nice game. That was a nice set of games. Let's do hope to face another opponent right now, because we've really only face rolled a Hunter and then faced Malygos Rogue twice. So yeah. A Hunter again. Hunter should be good as long as we don't get a terrible start. I am keeping Lava Shock and Lightning Storm against the Hunter, I think. Because that's a pretty good combination of cards. Earth Elemental is also not terrible, but if you're running it into a deadly shot, then that's pretty deadly. Haha. So we should definitely start toteming, and then maybe just run it out on turn 5 and see if it works. We do have a Lava Shock afterwards to be able to actually do something the turn afterwards, so that's really good. And we'll just have to see how it goes. I can't really say. It's also all going to depend on what kind of Hunter we're facing too. So if he has a decent start, I will play Doomsayer next turn, especially if it coins out a 2-drop. He's going to be very unlikely to be able to deal with this, so that's pretty good. And it's a very decent stall. I don't want to Lava Shock that right now. There will be plenty of stuff to Lava Shock later. If the Doomsayer kills a 2-drop and prevents him from playing anything the next turn, then that's especially fine with me. Also lets me develop a totem, which is not entirely irrelevant. We may actually have to commit a Lava Shock early, but that's probably okay. Because we do want to preserve our totems to protect the Earth Elemental against deadly shots. That's actually quite relevant. Let's see. Well, we can't kill that easily, but we don't want to hex it either. So I guess we just hero power and the attack phase. There we go, first damage dealt. And if he deadly shots on the 50-50, that's not very good for him, so sure. I'm okay with that. Earth Elemental next turn seems likely. He won't be able to kill with Totem, so I guess I'm okay with that, yeah. If he wants to gamble on a 50-50, he's free to do so. He could take a guarantee with a quick shot, I suppose. We still do have... We have basically nothing to do next turn, but... Well, I guess if he Huntmasters something, then we can actually... we can hex something. I suppose that's okay. We kind of want to save the hexes for the high mains, but we will do otherwise if we... Oh, please don't. Okay. If that had hit the totem and then he had a deadly shot, then that would be pretty killer for us. But if we can get the Ancestrals off on it right now, that would be pretty sick. So he's got some beasts here. Oh, he's actually killing it. That is okay with me now. Because that means... I don't know whether that means that I Lightning Storm this turn now. Because that does mean that I can't play Bog Creeper next turn. Let's think about this. Do we just want to Lava Shock? We can actually Lava Shock and then... Lava Shock and then Lightning Storm. That doesn't seem too great. It doesn't allow us to kill the Flame Juggler. I would rather kill both beasts than kill the Flame Juggler, I think, now. We just want a Totem and Lava Shock. Lava Shock a beast, Lava Shock trade into a beast, play Totem. Seems really weak, but we've got a Bog Creeper coming up next turn, so I guess that's kind of fine. We could Lightning Storm here, that still kills our Totem. We can Lightning Storm afterwards, how's that? That does allow the Totem to live. I'm really putting him on, that seems really bad though. Let's just straight into that guy and make a Totem. He has to kill the Totem now, so maybe I'll just play Cairn next turn. We're doing fine on a health standpoint. That's not the card I wanted to see. It's actually quite dangerous, but I'm glad I kept the Lightning Storm though. That is pretty decent. I don't have anything to do besides the Lightning Storm though, so that kind of feels bad. But we'll see. Oh, Stormcrack's not awful. Does mean we're overloading for 3 next turn, so that means we only have 5 mana. That feels bad again. But we can Totem if we hit big on the Lightning Storm. We pretty much have to Lightning Storm here, right? And then I suppose we Stormcrack afterwards. That's probably okay. So random damage, I don't mind if it hits that, and we do want to kill that, I think. I'm pretty sure we do. We've got a Hex for a possible high main, and we'll deal with the Cold of Wild when we come to it. If we can Bog Creeper and Ancestral... Oh, we can't do that next turn though, that's actually quite awful. We may have to Hex that, actually. That's not good. That is not good. We have 5 mana. 5 mana seems really bad, but I don't want to leave that unpunished though. So I guess we do have to Hex that actually. That feels really bad. Yeah, I think we have to though. And then we can hopefully Bog Creeper Ancestral the turn after. That seems reasonable. If we can Bog Creeper Ancestral, then we can stabilize after that. I don't want to Hex that, but it's the only way we can get rid of it, and if he has a Cold Wild right now, then we're just taking too much damage with the Tuner Rhino. That means the Misha is attacking for 3. It means, yeah, it's just too much. He would have called a Wild here if he had it, though. So we don't need to play around that. We are taking a decent amount of damage down. He's not attacking with the bow here, is he? That just means we get to make him attack into us, so that's pretty good. We could actually double Ancestral Spirit something here. We could Totem, then play this for free, then double Ancestral. Seems weak still. We don't want to do that first. No, definitely not. So let's just go for this and make him trade into stuff. Not attacking because I don't want to trigger any traps. So this is pretty nasty for him to deal with. And we've got some taunts coming up still. And if we have at least one Bog Creeper alive at the end, then it's going to be pretty good. Okay, so he's trading all of that into one Bog Creeper. I'm okay with that. Now we just need to draw into our healing. So I would like to squeeze a Farsight in at some point. You may ask what the purpose of the Cairn is in the deck, by the way, and that is mostly for the slower matchups. So if you can play a Cairn and then Ancestral Spirit the Cairn, then you've got basically 4 5s for the price of 1. Well, for the price of 2. And that's a lot of value, so that's really tough to deal with for most people. For most decks. So let's draw some cards here, because I'm actually kind of worried. Oh, that's a good draw. I like that Lightning Storm right now. I don't think he can kill us through... We may have to trigger the trap here, and then just play a bunch of taunts. Can we still... We can actually still Farsight here, right? Yeah. I would really like to draw into a Healing Wave. That's the biggest point here. Maybe even play the we can't play the Mana Tide right now. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. Let's Totem. Let's Lightning Storm. And then see what kind of trap he has. So we can make this attack, that's fine. That's a Freezing Trap, okay. So then we attack into this one. And we play this. We didn't draw into any healing, so he could still kill us here. But he would need a beast and a kill command. He needs a beast and double kill command, basically. That's not gonna happen. So I'm reasonably fine with that. Quick shots that leaves him 2 mana to hero power. He should probably hero power here, and that leaves us able to trade the 5/5. Oh, well, he face tanks that one. Okay, that's fine with me. We don't have any damage spells, so we want to develop the Mana Tide here. And that means we don't have much room for anything else. I'm always taking this trade, right? That reduces damage on the board. In case he happens to have a silence for some odd reason. We want to play this. And I think we just want to play the second Ancestral on the Bog Creeper. And the Mana Tide should help us draw into more healing waves. We could still die from that, but... yeah, we could die to double kill command, basically. But he can't get through the Bog Creeper here. So, kill command quick shot, or any combination of those. Randomly kills a totem, okay, that's a bit of a shame, but... how quickly can we kill him? There's a question. It's not a bad draw for him. Oh, wait. If we draw the right card, we can actually kill him next turn. We can actually kill him. Unless he... Whoops. Yeah, that didn't go as expected. Whoops. Alright. Well, I think we've had our fun for today. That was pretty nice. So the deck is pretty sweet. As long as you can avoid the really bad matchups, I haven't really encountered those yet. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I do hope you'll give this deck a try. Farsight's definitely not needed. Cairn probably not needed. Hellzeal maybe not needed, but it was pretty good against the Rogue in the match that we lost. But who cares about that? Anyways, Thank you very much for watching. If there's any deck you would like to see me play, please leave a comment below, and I'll see if I can squeeze it in for next week. And, as always, have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.